Ruth Langsford makes subtle swipe at Eamonn Holmes' split as Loose Women cuts to break. Ruth Langsford, the beloved host of Loose Women, recently made waves during a live broadcast of the show as she appeared to take a subtle swipe at her estranged husband, Eamonn Holmes. The moment unfolded during an unexpected break in the live broadcast, leaving viewers and panelists alike intrigued by the underlying tension. The incident took place on a busy Thursday afternoon, when Langsford, a regular fixture on Loose Women, was leading a discussion on relationships and separation. Known for her candid and often witty commentary, Langsford's remark was seen by many as a veiled reference to her split from Holmes, with whom she had shared a long marriage before their separation in 2023. The break that sparked speculation the moment that caught the attention of viewers occurred when the panel began discussing the challenges of navigating personal relationships in the public eye. Langsford, who had previously been very open about her split with Holmes, addressed the topic with her usual poise and a touch of humor. However, as the conversation progressed, she appeared to throw in a comment that some interpreted as a direct reference to her former husband. As the discussion was heated, Langsford, in a playful but pointed tone, remarked, "You know, sometimes, a break can do you good. Just make sure you know when to call it, and when to leave the past where it belongs." The comment was immediately followed by a brief, awkward silence as the camera cut to a commercial break, adding to the intensity of the moment. It left viewers on the edge of their seats, speculating whether Langsford's words were a dig at Holmes or merely a light-hearted remark about the complexities of relationships. Ruth and Eamonn's public split. Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes had been a television power couple for years, co-presenting This Morning for over a decade before their high-profile split in 2023. The separation made headlines worldwide, as both Langsford and Holmes had built a reputation as one of TV's most beloved duos. The couple had been married for over 20 years and shared a son together, making the split even more poignant for fans of the pair. Since the separation, both Langsford and Holmes have largely kept their personal lives private, although both have made headlines with comments about moving on. Langsford has reportedly been focusing on her career and personal well-being, often appearing more confident and assertive on screen, while Holmes has been seen forging new paths, particularly after his move to GB News. However, their public lives have not been free of controversy. Speculation about the reasons for their split has been rife, with some sources suggesting that differences in career priorities and personal aspirations contributed to their decision to part ways. Both stars have denied any involvement in a third-party relationship, maintaining that their separation was amicable despite the public nature of their fallout. Ruth's impact on Loose Women. Langsford's continued role on Loose Women has proven to be a success, as she maintains a reputation as one of the show's most engaging and relatable panelists. Despite her personal life being under intense public scrutiny, Langsford has remained a central figure on the show, regularly bringing her sharp wit and honest opinions to discussions on everything from pop culture to current affairs. Viewers have praised Langsford for her ability to navigate tough topics with a sense of humor, while still addressing the more serious aspects of relationships, especially those that are publicly dissected. Her transparency regarding her own relationship struggles has allowed her to connect with a broader audience, many of whom find her openness refreshing. Langsford's ability to bring humor to difficult subjects, particularly in light of her own personal experiences, has made her a fan favorite. The subtle swipe at Holmes, whether intentional or not, seemed to add another layer to her already complex on-screen persona. It also left viewers wondering whether the comment was a fleeting moment of frustration or a deliberate statement about moving on from a past chapter. Behind the scenes, Loose Women's handling of tension. For those who were watching closely, the timing of the break added a layer of drama to the situation. The show's producers were quick to cut to a commercial break after Langsford's remark, leaving fans to speculate whether the decision was pre-planned or a response to a potentially uncomfortable moment. Loose Women has long prided itself on its ability to tackle difficult topics with sensitivity and humor, but this on-air tension seemed to be a new wrinkle in its typically light-hearted format. In the aftermath of the episode, Langsford's comment and the subsequent break were a major talking point among Loose Women fans and celebrity commentators alike. Some praised her for her boldness in speaking out on such a personal topic, while others suggested that the show may have handled the situation better with a more measured approach. Langsford herself has not commented publicly on the incident, nor has she responded directly to speculation about her remark. However, her ability to command attention with just a few words demonstrates why she remains such a compelling figure on television. Her charisma and relatable demeanor continue to win her the support of fans who admire her for being unapologetically herself. Moving forward, Ruth Langsford's future. As Ruth Langsford continues her career, she remains one of British television's most cherished personalities. With Loose Women continuing to dominate the afternoon talk show circuit, Langsford's presence on the panel remains vital. Whether she is providing insight into the world of relationships or discussing the latest news, her voice remains one that resonates with viewers across the UK. Her future in television seems secure, and while her personal life remains an area of great public interest, Langsford's ability to balance her career and personal journey suggests that she will continue to thrive in both areas. As for Eamonn Holmes, his future looks promising as well, but it's clear that Langsford's star has only grown brighter in the wake of their separation. In the end, Ruth Langsford's subtle swipe at her ex-husband during the Loose Women broadcast was yet another moment that demonstrated her strength, resilience, and sharp wit. It also served as a reminder that in the world of television, even the smallest comments can generate massive buzz and spark lasting conversations. Ruth Langsford makes swipe at Eamonn Holmes' split as Loose Women cuts to break. Ruth Langsford was back on Tuesday's episode of Loose Women and made a cheeky quip about her recent split from ex-Eamonn Holmes. Loose Women cut to a commercial break after Ruth Langsford seemed to subtly jab at her ex, Eamonn Holmes. The 64-year-old TV host announced the end of her marriage to former This Morning co-host Eamonn, also 64, in May. The couple had been together for over 20 years and share a son, Jack Holmes, 22. On Tuesday's, December 10th, episode of the popular ITV chat show, Ruth returned to our screens alongside fellow stars Colleen Nolan, Kelly Holmes, and Mariella Frostrup as they tackled various hot topics. However, one segment particularly piqued Ruth's interest as they debated whether they would ever force their grown children to choose between them and a potential partner. Mariella kicked off by saying, "I just think it's madness. You know for a fact no matter what position you take in your child's life, if you intrude too deeply they are going to do the opposite thing anyway." She added, "How on earth would the inclusion of someone in family life be worth the risk of not talking to your child anymore? I just can't imagine it." Colleen also weighed in, explaining, "I think it is important for parents to let their children find out for themselves, and it might work out and they spend the rest of their lives together, but it might be that they end up heartbroken, and that's when as a parent you step in," reports The Mirror. Ruth Langsford insightfully commented on the complexities divorcing parents face during special occasions, saying, "I think it's very selfish when you hear parents say, well, if they are divorced, then I'm not coming to your wedding if he's coming or if she is there, and I just think it's so selfish, isn't it, because it is their day." Mariella Frostrup agreed, remarking, "That's a whole other subject, isn't it? How to divorce well." Ruth then made a tongue-in-cheek reference to her own experience with Eamonn Holmes by responding, "Oh, tell me about it." Her comment unexpectedly ushered in an ad break as Ruth announced, "Anyway, funnily it's now time for a break."